Welcome to my review of Diablo 3. This review will take place from beta all the way to the latest patch. The one thing I do regret is that this is being made before I actually get a chance to check out the real money auction house, which just recently last week became a reality, so the game went for quite a few weeks before that. Here we have the initial download of the beta. This is a screen showing the first time someone's got to see the login screen. From the login screen, you then, if you don't have a character, you start choosing your class with descriptions on the right that are great. New class, the Demon Hunter, added this game. Another new class Blizzard seems to be loving all over the place is the Monk, as it's also in Mists of Pandora. The Witch Doctor is a new take on the Summoner class that we actually had two of in previous games. And lastly, we're left with the Wizard, which would be akin to the Sorceress from Diablo 2. This is a quick shot of the new auction house that was added. And I chose to start the game off with the beta as a Wizard, because I was pretty partial to the Sorceress before. Things start out pretty great. The game walks you through how to move, how to attack. Diablo 3 actually does things a little differently. You actually start out with very few skills, and then you get to add to them and enhance them as you go through the game. And this actually is a great shot of the first quest you're given to kill some risen dead, and that gets you into the town. And this shows a shopkeep's menu, which not a big difference there. This is a big difference though. The stash now is very expandable. It has places for tabs, and you do actually have to purchase multiple blank spots though. And this is an example of what I was talking about with the skills. They have to be unlocked at certain levels. And there's a show for the leveling up when I reach level 2. This is the waypoint system, which is great. Scrolls are gone in this game. There are no scrolls for anything. Things can be identified just by right-clicking on them. And now for some live gameplay. This gameplay actually takes place on Nightmare mode after I beat the game. So this is actually after release. This is in the Highlands. And this is during Act 1. Once you're chasing the Coven from the plot. And choosing to play a Wizard, I've discovered that it can be kind of difficult because, as you're seeing here, you can get overwhelmed with big bad guys really fast. Luckily, I managed to actually down the first one before the second one got too close. And these int tree beings have some poisonous pods, which will just about kill your companion every time. You can move and whatnot, but he's just sort of dumbly attacking whatever he finds. So I chose to just wait to let him resurrect, because they will actually resurrect themselves. But you never want to get your wizard where he's in a state of being overwhelmed, which can be very hard in this game. That was something I noticed right away, is that if you're not very careful as a wizard, you will die a lot. I've since played a Demon Hunter, and maybe that's just the class I should be, because the Demon Hunter actually doesn't seem to die a lot when I play. But the Wizard does. I don't know if... I must be doing it wrong, is the only thing I can think of. And another thing that I've noticed with this game versus Diablo 2 is the extraordinary amount of rare and special creatures. There is a lot of opportunities for great items. Your regular guys have more of a standard drop rate. Your rares, though, those are going to drop your rare and exceptional items. And there are a lot of them. So the biggest thing is you don't actually want to spend a terrible lot of money on the blacksmith or even in the auction house at first, because you're going to pick up a lot of blue level items and a lot of yellow rare level items. Now this is actually the unwrapping of the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition. This game was offered, as Blizzard does now, with two versions, a standard version and a Collector's Edition. It's a picture of the back which shows what you get with the Collector's Edition. This is the inside of the box, kind of showing everything very neatly packed inside. The detail work on it is amazing because this is just a box within the box that was actually holding the Soul Stone and Diablo head. Here's a picture of the soundtrack. The soundtracks are exceptional. And this is the DVD/Blu-ray of the cinematics and behind the scenes, and the copy of the game. And one of my favorite parts is the actual art book. It's great. Other than some server issues with getting logged on, it's a pretty great game. I recommend it. Thanks for watching, and head over to DoyleClark.com for more.